Sandbox testing is another popular thing that people can get into, which is sandboxing frameworks are very different. People have them set up differently, but it's a 10% lookalike audience or a broad demographic target, and you have it set up as a campaign that's ongoing, no end date at, let's say, usually about 10 to 15% of your overall campaign daily budget, and some people will also neutralize the top funnel aspect of this with a lower funnel too. So they'll have a 180-day website custom audience, and you'll run the same 2 ads under the prospecting lump and the remarketing lump, and you're going to run it at 3 times the CPA per ad times the number of ads you're testing. So example is, let's say you have an average CPA of $50. You take $150 per ad times 3 ads. If you were running 3 ads as a test, you'd have a $450 campaign budget. This ensures that spend is high enough, and it's something that's ongoing. So people will take new creative, they'll toss it into this big audience, and sometimes into the same low funnel audience. They'll let it run, has enough budget to give you an idea, let it run for 72 hours, and then you can say, okay, this one seems to be doing better. People are clicking more on this one. This one's something that's driving more conversions. And so we're going to roll this into our existing framework and have it update the creative within the prospecting or remarketing campaigns that you're already running. So that's a sandboxing framework. Janice asked this recently in our group, how do you do this? And here's a couple of answers I thought were kind of interesting. Arthur said, we use a sandbox campaign. It's usually geared towards even an add to cart or initiate checkout. People do this very differently. But I think, I would optimize for purchase if I were you. You could say we do 1 concept, 1 to 3 iterations per ad set. Is how they go about it. Gil makes a good point, which is saying in the bottom there, we always test new ads in a sandbox campaign. I've never understood people who throw brand new ads into existing ad sets. So sometimes that sandbox campaign is really important from a framework standpoint because it's separate. It's not competing with what you're already doing, and it runs on its own. So that's important to mention too.